Hey actors, it's Wendy Wright, the Hollywood talent manager, and I am so happy to be here with you guys. It's been a while since I've been on the channel, just talking to you personally. And I came on because I just saw another one of those ads. Break into Hollywood will make you a star, and I just needed to say that's just not how this works. Okay, this is just not how it works. It takes hard work to become an actor. It takes time. It takes years of training and getting really, really good at your craft. And there is no overnight success stories. Yes, sometimes when you attend something, somebody gets noticed, they get an agent, they get out on auditions, they book something, and maybe that thing becomes successful, but it's like one in thousands and thousands. And the majority of people who go to these things, nothing ever happens. An acting career is built on strategy. It's built on taking smart, correct actions that work. And you got to know what those are, you guys. I feel so bad for all the actors out there who get their feed and Instagram and, Facebook or whatever, Twitter or wherever the hell you guys are, and you see these ads and you're like, break into Hollywood and make you a star like Selena, like the. A lot of those people that you see on Disney have been acting since you were 2. Okay, they did not just wake up one day and now they're a star. It takes so much work. So I want you guys to be doing the right work. I want you guys to be doing the right work. You've got to be training, okay? Train. Really get good at acting, please. If you ever want to make a career out of this, you've got to be good. You've got to be good. And I want you to have a strategy to succeed. I want you to have a plan. You need a plan of action. You need a business plan. You might think, what the hell does a business plan have to do with acting? Acting is a business. You need a plan and a strategy that you can follow and stick to and take smart action step by step by step. I don't want you guys to get lost or confused or overwhelmed. I've heard so many actors pay for these showcases, and when nothing happens, they get discouraged and they quit for a few years before that urge to act comes back, and then they try again. That's several years wasted because you simply didn't understand the nature of this business. There are thousands of people who are always trying to take advantage of actors, and I am definitely not one of them. I am not going to tell you that this is an overnight success thing where you're going to break into Hollywood in some fast, fancy way, okay? The fastest way into Hollywood, the only way I know that you can start right away almost is commercials. Okay? Commercials, you can take a commercial class, get a commercial agent, and start auditioning. But TV and film takes a lot of years, okay? It takes a lot of years. What do I want to tell you? Okay, there's a couple things. On my Facebook group, Talent Managers for Actors, we do a special challenge every week. You can post a scene, and we've been putting a scene in the Facebook group that all the actors can do, and you can do it for free, of course. The Talent Managers for Actors Facebook is completely free, and you can download the sides, work on it, practice to it. If you guys don't have a money to take acting classes, you got to figure out how to train anyway. I just saw an actor saying he was training online and just didn't know what to do, and he didn't know. Anyway, actors get so lost. But I will tell you, there's a book called 15 Guideline, Map to Booking. It's a very thin, simple book. But it's filled with such incredible information. This woman, Amy Linden, who you've heard me talk about, is a celebrity booking coach. She coaches celebrities. And she has written an amazing book, which she's been selling for years, which is got her technique in it. There are 15 guidelines that you can break down a scene to. You get your scene, you have your scene in one hand, you look at guideline number 1, and you apply it to the scene. Apply it to the scene, right? Then you go to guideline number 2. Apply the technique to the scene. And you practice breaking down scenes with the guidelines. That is something you can do at home every single day, every week, to work on becoming a better actor, right? And then when you get that scene in TMFA on Monologue Mondays, we put it up there, take that scene, practice the technique, post your you're seen in the group, and every week we watch them and we give feedback on the work that we see, and we give you redirection. You can go retape it, go rework on it, and bring it back again. Constantly improving your craft. That is a real actionable item you can do. You can get this in the library. You can get this at the bookstore. This is like the best money you'll ever spend on a. There's another book I want to tell you about. Oh, please, if I can find it. This one. Act Alive by Andy Matheny. Amazing book. Amazing book. She has written some incredible exercises. Oh my God, it's so walking and chewing gum while acting. How to get in your comfort zone. How to be you. Body languages. The power pose. There's just so much information in here. Cold reading tips on how to be a good actor. You can't go wrong with these books. Okay? You cannot go wrong. If you want to study like true craft, you've got to study and learn from these people. This is Ivana Chubbuck's book, The Power of the Actor. My God. If you're serious about acting, read this book. Read this book. Some of the greatest actors are well-read. They know how to act and they understand technique and they apply it every single time they have scenes because your craft is critical. Craft is critical. I love that. Craft is critical. What else can I tell you? Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to hop in here and tell you, stay clear of anyone promising you overnight success. It does not fucking happen. Does not happen. Does not happen. Acting takes time. Give yourself time to grow as an actor, to become a strong actor. Please don't just pick up and go to New York. Okay, there's no need for that. There's no need to just pick up from Minnesota and go to LA. You've got to plant where you are. Like, how do I say? Bloom where you are. Grow where you are planted. Plant where you are, I don't know. Sprout where you are. I was having a beautiful conversation today. I was teaching a class today about how to get your first IMDb credits. Man, I love that class. It's a filmmaking class, and we made short films today and got IMDb credits in like a matter of hours. It was freaking awesome. We were there. Some of us were there in 4 hours, got our film done. Some of us were there 8 hours. But in one day, IMDb credits and films made and submitted to festivals. It was really awesome. And I talked to a woman in my class today who was from Minnesota. And there were so many things that she could have done in Minnesota the last few years she never even thought of. So one of the things we talked about was she didn't have a group of people to make films with. I was like, that's not true. There are a group of people out there to make films with. Because she said, I just don't know where to find them. Or I didn't know you could, whatever. She just hadn't done it. And the bottom line is she didn't know how to do it. So I'm going to tell you how to do it in case that's happening to you. You maybe are in some small town. You're maybe in a different country than the United States. You could be in a small town or a big city somewhere, but you're not in LA, New York, Atlanta. You're in like Duluth. So every city has film festivals. Every city in the world has film festivals. And at those film festivals, that's where the filmmakers are. That's where the people writing and directing and acting and practicing making films are. Or maybe they had many years of experience and they're showing their films, right? So go to Google and type in your city. If I was in Connecticut, I could say Connecticut Film Festivals, Duluth Film Festivals, Philadelphia Film Festivals, wherever you are, Nairobi Film Festivals, and go on their Facebook pages, on their websites, on their Instagram, on their Twitter, and look at the film festivals. Who's there? Who's there? Get involved with the festivals. Go volunteer at the festivals. Maybe you have a short film. Submit it to the festival. Go to the festival and meet people in your own state that you can make films with, that you can tell stories with, you can collaborate with, and get on set and act and perform. And also volunteer on people's films. Go be a production assistant, work in the catering, go be a production coordinator, help in any way that you can. Oh, my friend Robin Nassif's talent agent texting me. I'm going to go take this in a minute because it's important. We're having a discussion. But it's critical that you get involved in your film community in your own state. That is where you should start in addition to your training, and do theater. Do theater. Got to be a good actor, kids. Got to be a good actor. Get practice acting, right? Don't just decide you're going to be an actor and try to get on a plane and go to New York City and try to make it. I mean, you don't need to do that. You can train with the best coaches in the world right where you live. I highly suggest you do that first and try to get every single job you can in your own state first before you go anywhere, right? Get a local agent in your own state. Book so many short films, student films, web series, commercials, voiceovers. Get as much experience acting, training, and booking as you possibly can before you even think of going to New York, Atlanta, or LA, where the competition is stiff and the talent is immense and the training is, I mean, these people are experienced. So get your experience where you live. Trust me, okay? I'm here to help you and guide you. I love you guys. I hope to see you soon. Tell me if there's something you want me to talk about. I'll be happy to do it. See you later, alligators.